Welcome to Behind the Membership Season 4, Episode 10. Today I'm talking with John Michaloudis about his membership site MyExcel Online, which helps people to become Excel experts. John started his membership just 2 years ago after growing tired of running course launches, and with 1,600 members is already a third of the way to his goal of making $100,000 per month. Listen in to hear how John uses evergreen webinars, email marketing, Facebook ads, and urgency to increase his member sales, and how changing from a Facebook group to a forum is the best thing he has done for his membership community. Plus, we talk all about how John has hired someone to answer community posts for him, the benefits of adding Trustpilot reviews to his sales process, and how member success stories make it all worthwhile. And, of course, much more. Let's get started.
Welcome to Behind the Membership with Callie Willows. Real people, real stories, real memberships.
Today I'm joined on the show by John Michaloudis from MyExcel Online. Welcome to the show, John. It is great to have you join me.
Callie, thank you very much for having me on your show. Great to be here. I'm an avid listener. And finally, I'm on your show in season 4. So thank you for having me.
I'm really looking forward to talking with you. So to get us started, though, could you tell us a little bit about your membership, first of all? What do you offer? Who's it for? That kind of thing.
Okay, so my membership is a membership about Microsoft Excel. So it is, everything about Microsoft Excel. As you know, everyone uses Excel, but no one really knows how to use it. There's 800 million licenses out there, and less than 5% know how to use Excel. So it's a massive market, and people think that Excel is a weird niche. But I look at other memberships and I think they're weird. But Microsoft Excel is big. It's been around for years, and that's what I serve. I have a membership. I started in June 2018, so 2 years I've been doing it. And so it's been great. It's been fantastic. I have 1,600 members. So it's been going fantastic since I started, and it is, I'm loving it. It's just growing, month by month, year by year, just getting better and better. So that's my community, people who are professionals working in companies, and they obviously sign up to the MyExcel Online Academy, the Academy, everyone uses that as a membership name. So, that's what it's called. And, so I started 2 years ago. Back then, I started at $20 per month or $200 a year. And last year, I put the price up to $29 a month and $290 a year. And people are still joining, and I'm thinking of, increasing the price at the moment, going even higher, because I'm always battling that. I want to go to even higher. But with COVID and all that, I want to help people as well. So I thought, okay, let's just keep it like this and see how it goes. So, so that's my community. And it's, been enjoying it. It's been the best thing I've ever done in my life, pretty much. Yeah.
Awesome. And 1,600 members in 2 years is great. It's a great progress. So what actually made you decide to create a membership site in the first place?
Okay, before the academy, before the membership, I was selling Excel courses, but it was, one small course, and it was lifetime access. So I started back in 2014, 2015, and I was selling, a pivot table course, which is a feature in Excel, and selling it for, $300 lifetime access. And I was doing launches. I was doing, the PLF launches. I forget his name.
Jeff Walker.
Okay, I was doing those launches, bought the course, did those. And it was great. I'll have a great launch. I get about, $20,000, about between 20 and 40, depending on how it went. But, that was a great month. And 2 months later, the money will go away, and I had to do it again. And it was a massive headache doing launches. It was just so much, and when I was in the middle of it, I go, why am I doing this? I know what I was doing it because obviously you want to get money and get the word out, but it was just so much. And then I realized that, membership is the way to go. I was, seeing a lot of people doing memberships, and I saw your website as well, and I thought, this makes sense. This will make it easier for me. Instead of launching a new course every 3 months, I can just, put all the courses together, package them together as a massive Excel course from beginner to intermediate and advanced, and sell that as a package, as a monthly fee. And wow, that's the thing. That's what I decided to do that because I wanted recurring revenue. I wanted to know how much money was coming in next month and how much I could spend. So that was the major thing. I didn't want to be on that roller coaster ride, and it's been a game changer. It's been a life changer. So yeah, that's why I decided.
Awesome. And so are you still offering other services and products as well, or is the membership the main thing that you're doing now?
The membership is the main thing. So before I was selling individual courses, those courses are within the academy. So they're in there now. And that's all I sell at the moment is a membership site. Well, I do also have a consulting service that's it's extra. And we've also released some Excel ebooks where people can buy for $19 an ebook, and also on Amazon. So that's extra as well. But 99% focus each day on the Academy membership. And that's what I want to do over the next couple of years and grow it to as far as I can get to. My goal is, I want to get to $100,000 per month. That's my goal. And at the moment, the recurring revenue is about 30 per month, $30,000 per month. And my goal is to get to 100,000. And after that, who knows? It'll be a new goal or it'll be something different. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I also want to help as many people as possible. That's why I keep the price low. And even though my coaches and in the masterminds, I say, put the price up, because I ask them, how do I get to 100,000? Put the price up. It's easy to do. But then what happens if it doesn't work out? You got to go back to a lower price. So, that's where I'm at the moment.
Awesome. So you mentioned before that it is a very specific niche. So are your members, I think you mentioned they're people that are usually part of a company. So are they members that are joining for professional development to kind of improve their career?
Yeah, they are. They surely are. It's all professional development because, as I said before, less than 5% of Excel users know how to use Excel. People are thrown into the deep end. They start a new job or they move into a different job and giving the Excel spreadsheet to do some analytics and they haven't done it before. They're like, oh, what's this? And they go and search on Google and all that or YouTube to find courses. And so it's, they're not trained. And companies don't train their employees enough. I don't know why, they make so much money. I don't know what. The number one should be the employees, professional development. That's what I think. So they're the ones that they're my clients, and I have a blog, which I've been doing since 2014 and have about 500 blog posts. I've got a YouTube channel. So, I'm pretty much everywhere. And that's where they find me. They go, how to insert a pivot table, how to write a VLOOKUP formula. And I come up there and then they sign up onto my blog. And on my blog, I have about 80,000 subscribers. But, they started back in, 5 years ago. It didn't happen within a year. So that's how they get to know me. I get their emails via lead magnets, and then they go on to my list and I give them weekly emails, automatic weekly emails, which I started 4 years ago. It's 2 years long. So if you start today, you're going to, receiving every Friday an email from me, free tips, Excel tips. And then every 4 to 5 weeks, I automatically send them an invite to my webinars. And there's evergreen webinars and, they watch that and that's what leads into the sale. So, a lot of 90% is free there. So, and they join the academy just because it's structured, and the support there as well, where in YouTube, you don't get that. You don't get certificates. So,
So, as you mentioned it there, what are you offering in the membership? You mentioned certificates there, more structured support. What kind of things are members getting every month from you?
Okay, so I'm just going to my website now to have a better look. So when they go in there, they first get I give them a test, an online test, just to see what level they're at. And then based on the level, I tell them to start on a beginner, intermediate, or advanced course. But when they sign up, they get access to everything. They get a beginner course, they get the intermediate course, they get the advanced course, and the Office suite, they get a course on that, which has Word, Access, PowerPoint, Teams, Outlook. It has everything. So they get access to the whole course, and it's about 1,000 video tutorials, but they're broken up into different levels, into different areas. For example, in the beginners area, we have an introduction. We talk about formulas, formatting, charts, printing, and it's a 5-part course. Then just quickly onto the intermediate, we go into formulas, pivot tables, macros, data, and charts. And then the advanced course has a lot more modules in there. And once again, we'll go into formulas, but a bit more advanced. Pivot tables, more advanced pivot tables, macros and VBA. We go into Power Query, Power Pivot, charts, Power BI, dashboards. So yeah, that's the structure of that. So they get access to everything. They also get access to our forum. And we have a forum which I use IP board, I think, which is what you guys use. Fantastic. I started that 12 months after we launched the Academy. Before that, I was using a Facebook group. And that is the worst thing I've ever done in the Academy because, professionals are not on Facebook. So I decided just scrap Facebook and put the forum. The best thing, one of the best features in there, I have a part-time person there who answers all the questions, and it's been going great. So they get access to that, and then every month we are always adding new courses. So every month it'll be like a theme. It'll be a formula theme. So we're going to be adding new formula courses. And also, next month will be pivot table. So we'll do a theme about that. And they also get weekly emails. So every Wednesday or Thursday, I send a weekly email personally. I'll send a weekly email to everyone, just get a recap what's happening in the Academy, in the forum. Also, if the theme is about formulas, what formula videos are there, and also what's coming up next. So, just intrigue about what's coming up next, just to keep them signing up until the next month. Then the last Wednesday, I say, hey, we have a new course on formulas. So, there's always new material added each and every month. And, I'm planning it out, 6 months in advance. And I think I'm probably going to run out of material one day. But anyway, when I reach that, we can see what happens. But, that's what they have. We also have discussions inside the video. So if they have any questions, I have the same support person there answering those questions, and they answer them within 3 to 4 hours, if not quicker. Because I like giving service, I'm a service-oriented person, and if someone can answer a question pretty quickly, then the customer's going to stay there forever, and I believe in that. Service is number one. The rest comes, second. So that's what they get for $29 a month, and it's, for me, sometimes I think it's very cheap, and for them the quality that they get, but they get all that, and also the certificates. So each module has a certificate. So in the beginner level, there's 5 courses. They get 5 different certificates. So they can end up having about 30 certificates based on the modules, and also the level wide, they get a certificate. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. It sounds like they are getting a lot there as part of the membership, which is awesome. With the, you mentioned you've got somebody who kind of answers questions in the community and things like that. So are you in the community yourself as well, or is that person handling all of that side of things for you?
No, that person is handling all of that, because for me to answer an Excel question now, it'll take me, an hour to answer a question. 4 years ago, I'll answer it in 15 minutes. But I want an expert who's dedicated, who knows more than I do in Excel, to be there. So he's part-time, and he's in the US, and he answers straight away. Also, I have 2 people who are full-time. They're with me since the Academy started 2 years ago. They're based in the Philippines, and they're awesome. They've helped me tremendously with support, with the community, and also with the content. So that's our team. It's a small team. It's a great team. But to grow, you need to have that team, because I can't do everything by myself. And they've helped me tremendously. even support questions. Just, if someone can do that within 5 minutes, it frees me up to focus on marketing and getting new people in the academy, which is pretty much what I do 90% of the time.
Awesome. So speaking to that then, what is working well for you when it comes to marketing the membership and getting new members?
At the moment, what has worked well for me since day one has been evergreen webinars. I have 3 evergreen webinars, and it's based on a topic in Excel. One is formulas, the other one is pivot tables, and the other one is macros and VBA. And I've been doing that since day one, and that's what's been converting at about, between 6 and 10%. The people that attend live, which is great. And that's from day one. Even from back then when I started, 2014, I was using the same webinar. I'm about to record one of those webinars. It's about 5 years old, but it's working. It's working. And one thing what you got to do is send emails. Before I was scared of sending emails to my list, sending a broadcast to say, hey, I have a free webinar. But ever since the last 3 months, I've been sending every week an email and just changing it slightly, even if it's on the same topic, if it's on formulas, changing the wording slightly, calling it a masterclass, calling it a training, calling it something, a free course, just getting their attention. It helps. Every time I send an email out, I get about 10 sales every day for the next, say, 3 days. If I don't send an email, and last week I didn't because, I've been on a bit of a holiday, I get 2 to 3 sales a day. And what I say to people is, don't be afraid to send emails because 20% will open it. The other 80%, where are they? So don't be afraid. If they unsubscribe, don't worry about it because they weren't going to buy anyway. So keep on sending as many emails as you like. Look, don't send 5 a day or 5 a week. I tend to keep it to 1 a week. And 1 a week is perfect. And people don't get angry. I got an email from someone, hey, you sent too many emails. If I listen to him, then I wouldn't be where I am now. I just unsubscribe him and just move on. And 95% of people are happy. They say, hey, John, sorry, I can't come to the training. Can you keep me on your list and send another one? Sure, it's free training. They don't need to buy. Keep on sending as many invitations to a webinar. That's what's been working well for me, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. I've got 3 webinars, 3 topics. When I go in August, September, I'm going to start, more topics. So there's so many topics within Excel, and also with Microsoft Office. Maybe do a webinar about Microsoft Teams, which is popular now. And there's so many things. So that's the main thing that's been working for me is that.
Awesome. And so with those evergreen webinars, are you making a specific offer for the membership at the end, or are you just telling them that the membership exists?
Yes, I am doing an offer because it is an evergreen webinar. It is open for 3 days. As when they watch the webinar, it is open for 3 days, and then I say, hey, after the webinar, here is the academy. You don't only get the formula training, you get so much more. So I do the pitch, and I give them the option to buy. So it's $29 a month or $290 a year, and also do a fast action bonus, which has been working well. In the ebook that I said before, which I've been selling at $19. So if you sign up within the next 3 days, then you get that fast action bonus, which is 2 ebooks worth $19. They can get that for free. So I give them, and that's one bonus. I give them about 6 bonuses in total. With the annual membership, I actually send them a welcome pack. My physical welcome pack. And they get an Academy mouse pad. If you can see here, your listeners cannot see it. Yeah, they get a mouse pad, they get a cheat sheet, they get a pen, they get stickers. They get all that, and I physically send it out every quarter. And it's a cost, but then the annual members stay on to the next year. 70% stay on to the next year, and I think that helps for a small cost. It cost me about $10 to send it, and maybe $10 to produce it. It's worth it. And a lot of memberships don't do that. And I think you should, have that, the physical aspect of, whether it's a card or something to receive. So they get that as well. So it's a closed model, my membership. So It closes after they watch the webinar after 3 days. But then they can come back, next month and watch it again. It'll be open again, and it works well because if you don't have a time limit, a deadline, people are just not going to react to it. It's just, we're, as human beings, we need a deadline. That's how we are wired. And so I have the follow-up series, the 3-day follow-up series, and that's how people get into the academy.
Awesome. So your membership's closed. So if somebody goes to your website now, they can't join, but they can join on the webinar each month. So you're not running big launches once or twice a year.
No, that's right. Yeah. Well, if they go on my website now, they actually, I use Deadline Funnel, and that 3-day countdown starts when they go there. So there is a countdown on there. That's the way I've been doing it. It's not as if, it's closed. A new person goes on my website, they have that countdown, 3 days to buy. If I didn't do that, I was doing it previously, didn't have the countdown clock, I didn't have as many sales. So, it has to be closed. It has to be closed. And I'm also thinking about closing it and opening it twice a year. But, that's just another, hurdle that I need to probably get over. It's a big step doing that. But I want to obviously have it open all year long because people need Excel. They change jobs every day, and I want people to have access to the course. If I have it open every day, then people won't buy. You just got to put the deadline funnel. You got to put the countdown clock because that's how people are.
And so, what's been your biggest challenge for you since starting the membership? Would you say?
My biggest challenge, is probably the academy's been going well. It has been that many challenges, but getting free traffic, that has been a challenge. Getting more people to the website because it's Excel is massive, and I've got a lot of competition out there, and people are buying courses. There's big companies out there, like Udemy that they spend a lot of money, but I think my courses are better than theirs because I give them personal support. But it's just getting more free traffic because I do a lot of Facebook ads as well. I spend about 200 to 500 a day in getting people into via lead magnet, which is good. And they're buying within a month or two. They're buying, I'm breaking even there. So if people want to do Facebook ads, I think now's the time to do it because they're very cheap. I'll be getting like 80-cent signups.
Oh wow!
80-cent signups from a lead magnet directly. They get the lead magnets, so I get 80 cents, and they're US customers. Because there's more people online now, and then more people are staying online, with COVID and all that. So now's the time if people want to spend a little bit of money on Facebook ads, do that. Just a lead magnet. You can get them straight away. So I need to spend money to grow. That's the way it is. Other people in my industry, or my competitors, not competitors, they're friends as well. They've been around longer, and because they've been around longer, they get a lot of free traffic. They don't spend as much on Facebook, but it seems that I need to be spending more. So that's an issue there. Also, I find that affiliates, I was using my Excel bloggers to help me sell courses, and vice versa. I was helping them, they were helping me. But now everyone is in the course sales space, so they're not promoting anymore. So affiliates, getting new affiliates has been something that I need to work on. And it's not going to be Excel people. It'll probably be more like people in finance or accounting, people like that. So there's been a couple of issues at the moment, but apart from that, it hasn't been, there haven't been that many issues. I've been fortunate that I grew my list early back in 2014, and with that big list, I've been able to promote the academies when I opened 2 years ago, and people have been joining, so it's been great.
And did you find so you already had that list and you'd already been selling the courses, as you mentioned, with the launch model. So when you opened the membership, did you find that a lot of those initial sales did come from people that had already bought your courses, or was it a slightly different audience that you attracted?
Yeah, it was a slightly different audience because those people already had the course. About 20% bought, but the rest were different. So when I first launched, I've got some numbers here. When I first launched, June 2018, I had 324 members sign up.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was just, wow, I didn't expect that. And then I had after that, I did like a $1 trial for 30 days, and that helped, the next month. If people listening out there, do $1 trials, they help. Whether it is 30 days, I think 7 days is better. I haven't tried that because my system won't allow me to do 7 days, but if you can do a $1 trial for 7 days, or even free trials for 7 days has worked a lot for me. I get a conversion of about 4%, which is good. So the first 6 months when I launched, I've got the numbers here in front of me. Active members, I had 927 active members the first 6 months.
Awesome.
And then 12 months later, because I wasn't doing a lot of email marketing to the webinars, I didn't get that many people. But the last 3 months has been great. Mainly because of COVID, not that great, but because people have been home and they want to learn. I've been, hammering the emails. So I've been getting like 100 active students the last 3 months. So it's been growing. Yeah, it's been growing. I'm happy with it. So I can't complain.
And so have you actually found then that actually the COVID situation, as terrible as it is for the world, that with your membership, it hasn't actually impacted too much in terms of a downturn in sales or retention?
No, it has helped. It definitely has helped because more people are online and more people are, staying longer online because they're at home. So, and they also have time to increase their professional development. And even if they don't have a job, they need to learn Excel to help them get a job. And it's true. If you know Excel and you're an accountant or you're a finance person or an analyst, then you need Excel. And that's the way I pitched it. So it has helped, definitely. The last 3 months have been the best 3 months. But also I've been more conscious of sending more, invites to the webinar because I know people are at home. I've also been doing a lot of free courses on YouTube, 1 hour courses, putting them on YouTube. So, hey, go there, learn as much as you can. A lot of blog posts. So, it has helped, COVID, and hopefully it ends. COVID ends, and then my sales keep on increasing, So people need Excel. People need Excel to progress.
And so what's been your favorite thing or your highlight about having the membership?
The best thing has been the members, has been the member success stories. That has been the best thing. Because some days you're at home, you're thinking, is this working? People are not buying. What's happening? And then you get a review, and it's like, wow, this helps. This is like I'm doing something good here. And just even one email from someone just saying, hey, thank you, you've helped me get a job. And I get that, I get those emails, not every day, but I get it, a couple of months. And it's great to hear that. It's like, wow, a little investment and my product has helped someone make more money and get a better job and live a better life. So, that has been the best thing. And that's why I'm in it. I'm in it for that. I want people to improve, to get better. And so if people, one thing that I also might add is I added Trustpilot onto my sales page, and that has helped. I can't track whether, I get sales from it, but the students leave reviews, and I've got about 100 reviews since I put Trustpilot on my website, on the academy over the last 3 months. And it's just positive just to read those stories. And it's the best thing ever. Testimonials. If you have testimonials, it sells a course for you. You don't need to do anything. And people are willing to, leave testimonials. Member success, that's the main thing, and they say to me, it's well laid out, the course is perfect, and if they have an issue and they'll tell me, then I'll change it straight away, because if one person has an issue, then about 10 more people will have the same issue. So
Awesome. And I love that you're using that Trustpilot option there, which a lot of people will have testimonials, obviously, but they're not using that kind of third-party review system. So how are you collecting those reviews from people? Do you have it as part of your onboarding emails, or how are you doing that?
No, I have it. When I started, was it 3 months ago? I sent an email out to all the members. I go, hey, here's a review. If you want to leave a review, here's, type it in there. And that's how I got about 20, 30 straight away. When someone completes a course, then I have an inactive campaign, whether they get an email sent out, hey, you completed a course, well done. Can you leave a review? So I'll put that link in that there, because obviously they've completed the course, they're happy, they're going to leave a review. Because I don't want to send to people who haven't even started the course because they're going to leave a bad review. So, so as soon as they finish the course, they get an email, and also within the academy, there's an option there to say, hey, leave a review because you just finished. It'll help us out. And also in my weekly emails at the bottom, the last thing I do is I have a review there if you want to leave a testimonial, whether it is video or whether it is using Trustpilot text.
Awesome. And so you mentioned member success stories as being one of your favorite things, and obviously those are great for retention as well. What else are you doing to help with retention and keep members coming back month after month?
A lot of stuff. I have weekly emails. So every week I have like a weekly wrap, just like, you guys do. And I've copied the way, the layout. So yeah, the weekly emails about what's currently in the academy, what's coming up, the forum questions. And so those are the weekly emails that are sent out. Also monthly topics. Just a monthly topic will be like a feature, an Excel feature. Let's talk about that for the month. And also new content. Every month I have to, I don't really have to, but it seems that I need to release new content so people can be engaged, because if not, why are they paying? I know I have 1,000 videos and there's a lot there, but having new content is great. It's just like Netflix when they send me an email, every week, say, hey, are you interested in this because you watched this? That's great. That's all you need to do. Getting new content each and every month helps. And also surveying my customers once a year is great, because it just, they give you ideas of what to put on in the next 12 months. So, hey, what new features do you want? Are you happy with the course? So surveys are great. Definitely should do a survey. I use, Survey Monkey, and then it just helps to see where they're at, because a lot of people are busy. They're not going to reply to you. So sending me a survey is a great thing to see what topics or where to take your membership site to.
And so I'm interested, you do have a lot of content from the sound of it. And I know you mentioned you kind of have your beginner, intermediate, advanced. How are you stopping people from getting overwhelmed with the amount of content that you have?
Well, you can't really stop them, can you? Because, obviously I give them an email when a few emails, onboarding emails when they sign up and say, hey, start here, start there. But I give them the test at the start, the exam or the quiz, and based on that, on the results, I say, hey, you should start here. Don't, you're an intermediate student. Don't do advanced, don't do beginners, because you're just not going to work. You have the option to, search everything, but that quiz helps. That overwhelmed, because I need to know my level first. I need to confirm what my level is, because most people say I'm an advanced Excel user, but they're not. They're intermediate users. And I was in the same boat. I used to say, hey, I'm an advanced user because I know 5% more than my colleague. But no, and that quiz just helps them say, hey, start on this course here, and then here are the videos. That's I think is the only way at the moment to help with overwhelm.
And I noticed you offer a corporate or team option as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you're promoting directly to companies?
Not at the moment, and it's something that I want to do in the second half because there's potential there. But what I do is I have the corporate rate, which is a discounted rate. So instead of paying $29 a month, they get $20 a month or $200 a year. And yeah, they fill in a form. It's easy to set up via lead pages. Fill in a form, I get an email via Zapier, and then I have my team member send them. Well, there's an email say, hey, schedule a call with me. Here's a link. Let's talk about it. Or reply to this email and I'll give you a quote. And yeah, it's been going great. I get a lot of sales come from corporate clients, which is awesome. And yeah, it helps. But I'm not doing it directly to the corporate clients at the moment. That's just another thing that's in my to-do list. Directly corporate clients. But, now as an excuse, they're going to say, hey, we can't do it because of COVID. And then next, when COVID finishes, they're going to say, hey, we don't have any money to spend. There's always an excuse. So I don't know why companies don't spend, but that's why I go directly to their employees. Yeah.
So what about life as a membership site owner then? How much time would you estimate you're spending on the membership site each day, each week?
I used to hate Mondays and I still do. And I don't work on Mondays. Dread it, waking up in the morning and going to work, always being late to work. And now, work from home. I have a small office as well where I can record the videos, but it's been much better where I don't have a boss to tell me what to do, where I don't have so, I can express myself. I can do whatever I want to do. And before working in a company, I wasn't allowed to do that. I hated that. So now I work, I work Monday to Friday. On weekends, I don't work. Monday, I work in the evenings. Work a couple of hours. I'll wake up, go to the gym or go for a walk. And then in the afternoon, I start working because I'm a night person more than a morning person. And I work about 4 hours, 5 hours a day. Yeah. I can put in more hours if I want to. It's just, implementing a new webinar. Okay, let's do it. That takes time. But if I want to be on a cruise mode, it's just, looking at my emails and sending emails and which is pretty much I can get away with 4 hours a week, even less. If I really wanted to, I can take 6 months off because my team is there. They support me greatly and they, keep things going. And the last 3 months have been like, it's been hard, We've been very busy with kids at home as well. It's been, I need a holiday. So, hopefully I can have one soon.
Yeah, hopefully. With that then, so saying about you could take 6 months off, for example, when it comes to your content creation, are you batching content in advance and kind of planning and pre-scheduling that? Or is that something that you're doing on a more month-to-month basis?
It is a more month-to-month basis, yeah. So at the start of the month, we'll say, okay, these are the videos. Let's get these out, whether it is myself doing it or my content manager doing it. So it's a month-by-month thing. So every month we just, do the courses, record them, and then at the end of the month we'll release them. If I were to go on a holiday, I'll do it within a couple of days, get everything out, and then just schedule it like that, which allows me to do that. I can definitely take a year off. It's just that year 2 of the academy, so I'm in the growth phase now. So the next couple of years is growing the academy. So that's where I'm at the moment.
So overall then, what impact would you say the membership has had on your life and business?
It's been the best thing that's happened in my life, apart from, my kids being born or myself being born. Or being married. Okay, my wife's going to be listening to this. It's been great. It's been great because before I used to work as an accountant, financial controller in the corporate environment, and you get paid. You don't get paid that well, but this has been great. It's just I know how much money is going to come in next month, and it's just helped me and my family, and my wife as well. She was working in a company and she left that to do her own company, selling courses as well, and also consulting. in the pharmaceutical industry on clinical trials. So, she saw that I, was selling courses and working from home. So she did the same thing. And it's been great, especially with the kids. If I want to go pick them up, I can go get them. I don't have to travel to work. I'm here. It's been the best thing that's happened. And if people are listening out there and they want to start a membership course, start it straight away. You don't have to obviously leave your job. Start it straight away, see what happens, and slowly and surely you're going to get there. You're definitely going to get there. A lot more people are online now, and a lot more people are wanting to learn online, and they don't have the skills. So now is opportunity. Now is the best time to start a membership and help people. If you're not, you're probably going to miss the boat.
So that kind of, my next question was going to be, what's one tip you would give someone who's thinking of starting a membership? Yeah,
definitely start it. Don't wait there. Don't think you've got to have, 50,000 people on your list. Just create a course, get it out there, and just, you can have affiliates promote it for you. The one tip is, start a blog and, get a lead magnet to build your list. That's the best thing. And you can do a founding member launch if you want. Just, even if you have 100 people, say, hey, this is a founding member launch just for you guys. You're only going to pay $10 or $20 a month for the rest of your life. And then we're going to put the price up. So just getting those small wins. And then from that, the members are going to tell you what they want. And then, they're going to give the word of mouth. And they're going to, share your website to other people. So slowly and surely, you're just going to grow. One thing is to start, and it's easy to start. People think it's hard, but it's not. It's easy to start. Especially with your website as well. There's so much there. With the Membership Academy, there's so much content there. It's easy to just get there, learn, start, get support. In the end, it makes it all worthwhile. It makes it worthwhile because, you're helping a lot of people. You're happy because you have the financial freedom as well. And so, start it straight away. Don't wait a minute longer.
And is there anything you wish you had known earlier then, or that you wish you'd done differently if you were starting again?
If I started again, I'll probably have a forum from the start. Definitely have that. I had the Facebook group, which, I don't recommend anyone doing. Have the forum straight away. Also have the review, have the Trustpilot. I implemented, in month 18. I should have done it from day one, or within a month. Have more reviews, have more testimonials, and also do more webinars because there was a 6 month. Well, this time last year, I was in holiday mode. I went to Greece, and I didn't send that many emails for 3 months. And in 3 months, I didn't get any. Well, I got members, but then members cancelled, and that was a break-even point. So, one tip is, if I had to start again, I would send more emails to people to get on the webinars, on my evergreen webinars, because I know that they work and they sell.
And so I just wanted to touch on something you mentioned a couple of times with the Facebook group and then transitioning to the forum. How did you find that transition? It sounds like it was a good one for you. Was it easy to move members across and get them engaging in that forum?
Oh, yeah, because I only had about 200 people in the Facebook group. It wasn't that many. I had about 1,000 members at the time, and I had 200 or less. But they weren't engaging that much in the Facebook group. And then I did the survey at the end of the year, and I go, hey, do you like the Facebook group? And a lot of people said, what Facebook group? So a lot of people didn't even know about the Facebook group. So I go, okay, let's scrap this. It's not working. And then let's get IP board. So I got someone on Upwork, great guy, and he implemented it. I used Thinkific, and he, did all the implementation. As soon as they log in to my website using Thinkific, then they log in via SSO to IP board, and they have access to the forum. So thankfully, I found a great person on Upwork who was able to do that. And then what I did is I sent an email to everyone and said, hey, we're not using Facebook anymore. No one complained. We're using a forum. It's more structured. It's better. And I did like a promotion for the month. I go, hey, put in a question And then we're going to have 20 winners who are going to win an ebook or an Amazon gift card, I think it was at the time. And that's how I started, just, people getting in there. And now what I do is I send them on the onboarding, I send them emails to get on the forum. And also on the weekly emails that I send out, I highlight the forum. So yeah, it's been an easy change. And if people are using Facebook groups and if they're not working, you're not getting much engagement, don't use it. Just change over. And so it's been awesome.
Great. And I love that you incentivized people there to get them to start using that as well and to get that initial kind of first question asked. So yeah, that's great. Yeah.
And there was a podcast by Mike and I heard that and I was like, okay, this is it. We're going to do this. It's time to change.
So my final question then is, what are your goals for Excel Online? What would you like the future of the membership to look like?
Well, the goal that I've always had in mind is to reach that, 100,000 recurring revenue. So that's the goal that I've always had. And I know I'll reach it. It's just a matter of time. So that's where I want to go to. And the next goal after that, I don't know. It's if I get there, I'll be like, okay, what's next? 10,000 members? I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe selling the academy if someone wants to buy it and then do something different, because I know teaching English in Spain is a massive market and I probably want to get into that, and also the next step is helping people who are in need, like in third world countries who don't have access to Excel. I want to give those courses for free. So I want to find a way for people like them, unfortunate enough to have access to Excel, because I know if they can learn Excel, then we'll give them more opportunities in life. So that's the next step. That's the next step is doing that as well. So that's where I'm at the moment.
I love that. Yeah, that's a great ambition to have, I think. So if someone wants to check out your membership, then where's the best place for them to do that?
Okay, the best place is to go to myexcelonline.com and just go there. I have everything set out. You can check out my podcast. I also have a podcast show. I have a blog. I have the academy where they can go and join. I have the free webinars. I have the ebooks, consulting. That is the best way. I'm also on LinkedIn. They can go check me out on LinkedIn, John Michaloudis. Also on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Just check out My Excel Online. Make sure to subscribe. And also on, we're testing out Instagram. So on there at the moment. So yeah, that's where they can find me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today, John. It's been great to hear more about your story and what's working well for you. I especially love that you've kind of really doubled down on those evergreen webinars for attracting members as well. So yeah, I really appreciate you sharing with us. Thank you for joining me.
Fantastic, Kelly. Thank you very much for having me on the show, and also for your program as well. It has helped me. If it wasn't for your program, then I would not be where I am now. So thank you for setting that up, and also putting new material and having the live events, where I was there last year. That was great. That was just so inspirational. So thank you as well for giving me the chance to learn more of you guys. So yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, well, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you as a member and glad to help.
Okay, thank you.
That's all for this episode, folks. Thank you for listening. I hope you've got some useful ideas from this episode. And as always, a big thank you once again to my guest, John, for sharing his experiences. It's great that John has found evergreen webinars to be so effective for selling his membership. But I also like that he's not totally relying on that and is still creating content and testing new marketing strategies too. Be sure to check out myexcelonline.com for more from John. And if you'd like to get his other links plus the transcript and show notes for this episode, then head over to themembershipguys.com/BTM42. What was your biggest takeaway from the episode though? Let me know over in our free Facebook group at talkmemberships.com. I'll be back next week with another episode of Behind the Membership.